track. We're in a top musical celebrities just about to be coming on the show type situation. So let's go over to GamesMaster to find out what they'll be playing.
I'm always looking for something new to test my challenges on. So what better than a brand new game on the impressively new Sony PlayStation? My contestants will be breaking the speed of light in a one-lap head-to-head race on Wipeout. My advice is that they take careful note of the coloured arrows on the track, since running over these will avoid them with power-ups.
Post-ambient, post-techno, post-dance are just 6 words that have been used to describe the cut of my trouser. They've also been used to describe the sound of our first special guests on this series. Please welcome Gavin Knight and Mr. C from the SHAY-men. Welcome to the show, Gavin.
How are you doing?
Not bad. Welcome, Mr. C. Gavin, I have to say, first ever guest we've had on the show wearing a red jean. The fashion world is pretty much split on a red jean. Can you get away with it in the 90s?
Well, I am.
I think you are, actually.
I think so.
You do wear a jean very well.
Thank you very much.
So basically, it's been about 2 years since Boss Drum. Have you been doing anything else?
No, we've been really, really busy. Last 2 years, I've been working on opening a new West End nightclub called The End.
When's that opening?
That's open November the 11th.
So what kind of stuff are we going to have playing at the club? Wigfield, bit of wham, stuff like that?
No, I don't think so. It's more like to be experimental psychedelic house and psychedelic techno, generally very underground.
Is it too hip for me, do you think?
No, I don't think so.
kind.
You've got the right eyes. You know, I mean, it'll be an eyes policy on the door rather than a closed policy. So, yeah.
That's fantastic. I like that. The first ever club with an eyes policy. OK, I'm contractually obliged at this point, gentlemen, to ask you to follow me up to the challenge area in preparation for play.
Right, lovely.
OK, I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome back Dave Perry, who'll be standing trouser to trouser with me many times throughout the series. Welcome back, Dave.
All right, thank you.
Now, Dave, I think the name Dave doesn't quite pay tribute to your range of talents. Can I call you Champ?
Yeah, that's a name I'm used to.
OK then, Champ. Give the guys some tips here.
OK, with Wipeout, the thing to look out for on the track is the blue arrows. You race over the top of them, they give you an instant boost of speed. Also, don't hit the sides, and when you're going around the corners, keep your fingers on the accelerator, but use the air brakes at the top of the PlayStation pad. That'll stop you from slowing down too much. It'll help you take some really tight angles.
Thanks very much, Dave. This is something of a first for GamesMaster because it's a two-screen challenge. We will be flitting from the viewpoints of Gavin and Mr. C. Hopefully, I'll be able to keep track of it, and then therefore, so will you. It's that kind of televisual relationship we'll be working on. Whoever can complete 1 lap then in the fastest time will win the joystick. Best of luck, Gavin. Best of luck, Mr. C. Start your challenge. OK, we're going to start off with Gavin, who is in the orange car here. We can see his little monitor there. He's taking the lead. He's in position 1. So we're going to flip back to Mr. C, who's in the green car in position 2. We can see Gavin has made a blinding start. Mr. C hasn't even got him on his monitors at this point in time. Mr. C's going to have to do some catching up to Champ.
Well, he really is. What happened with Gavin was he timed it just right. If you get a burst of acceleration just at the start of the game, just like in games like Mario Kart and Speed Racer, you get a very, very good start and you tear off from the line, and that's what he's done. And Mr. C is really going to have to use the blue arrows now to catch him up.
OK, we're going to we're going to go over to Gavin now. He's just passing the danger point. Let's see how far behind Mr. C is. I reckon that's about 4 or 5 seconds behind. Now, this is quite a tough sequence they're going into, Dave.
Easily, yes, he's going into a very tight sequence. And Mr. C took the jump very well, though. He came down smoothly. He didn't bang too heavily on the track, so he didn't slow himself down. And you can just see Gavin in the distance now.
That's right, he's caught up quite a lot here. OK, they're taking we're with Mr. C just now. You can see Gavin in front of him. He's found a rocket there and he's hit him, Dave.
He hit him with a rocket.
Fantastic.
He picked up the rocket icon, he came right up behind him, and just when he needed to get ahead, he let it go and blasted him.
OK, so we're with Mr. C just now. He picked up a little shield there, but that's kind of gone off. Let's go over to Gavin in position 2. You can see Mr. C right in front of him there. They're just taking a right-hander. Mr. C in front. Gavin doing everything he can possible to catch up. Mr. C's just set a blue speed ramp. Now, Gavin missed that speed ramp, Dave.
He did, and that would have been important because that would have brought him right up alongside Mr. C. But Mr. C has got some mines as a power-up, which he can drop behind him, which will take Gavin out if he flies straight into them.
OK, that's Mr. C going. Oh, there was a change in the lead there as Gavin is just overtaken there, going through on the inside of Mr. C. But with Gavin just now, we can see, but he's banging into walls, and Mr. C, in fact, is now taking the lead. Mr. C's coming, it's very close. Mr. C wins the challenge! Top race action, guys. Gavin, I thought you'd won that one there. What happened at the end?
He bumped me off, didn't he?
That was a bit underhand.
Bashed me out of the way.
Yeah, well, he was in front coming around that bend, and it was like, oh, get out of the way, nudged him into the side there and just sneaked in on the inside. Very fortunate.
A very anti-red jean stance.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You can't be having red jean wearers win the competition.
OK, so the winner of the first celebrity GamesMaster Golden Joystick of the series, Mr. C.